Welcome to the continuing education videos offered by Lionsgate Advisors. My wife, who's a physician, jokes that she's been through grade 23 years of education, and yet never did she receive one class in how to personally take care of her finances. Yes, she learned how to bill for the hospital, but nothing how to take care of herself. In these educational videos, we hope to help educate you. Our motto is high education and low tension, so that you can successfully navigate through your retirement. I dedicate this series of educational videos to the doctors, nurses, and healthcare specialists that are working tirelessly in this country as we endure the COVID-19 pandemic. I salute you. Please pass this video on to your brothers, sisters, or friends, and let them begin the process of education. In this video class, we're going to introduce to you an alternative to the bond positions in your portfolios. Many of you have what are called target date funds. These are mutual funds that are set up with a target date that would be close to your retirement. The portfolio is comprised of equities and bonds. The younger you are and the further from your retirement, the larger percentage are in equities. The closer you get to your retirement, the equities switch to a longer bond position. The idea behind these target date funds is to make sure that as you're close to retirement, that volatility in the markets will not cause your retirement fund to lose as much value as being in a complete equity position. So if you're planning on retiring in 2025, you might be placed in a 2025 target date fund. At age 50, this would typically be 72% equities and the remaining 28% in bonds. As you approach age 65, it would almost reverse, the majority being in bonds. Thus, your target date would be 2025. Here's the problem. In 2001 and 2 and 2007 and 8 recessions, these target date funds took a tremendous beating. And those retirees who planned to use those funds in retirement no longer had a reliable income. Here's a Vanguard Target Date Fund 2010. The green chart tracks the fund from 2006 through 2013. On October 1st, 2007, the fund hit its highest mark at 23.99. And on February 1st, 2009, 16 months later, the fund hit a low of 15.77, a loss of 36%. While the market in general was down 45 to 50% during that time, the TDF experienced large losses also. Nicole Tannenbaum, chief investment strategist at Chequers Financial Management, reported in an article in the Wall Street Journal, May 5, 2019, and said, while 2010 target date funds have been gradually shifting their allocation towards bonds, as they were designed to do, many were still holding 50% equity or more when the 2008 financial crisis hit. Funds were down less than the stock market during the crash thanks to their bond component, but the performance still took many retirement-ready individuals by surprise as they watched their portfolio losses balloon into double-digit territory. Low bond yields in recent years have reduced target date fund income after the target date and increased the risk of losses on bond holdings if rates rise. Additionally, stocks and bonds have often moved in tandem in recent years, reducing the benefit from diversification, which assumes one asset goes up when the other falls. With the COVID-19 pandemic, the Fed has lowered interest rates about as far as they can go, and safe bond yields are extremely low. And we're not picking on Vanguard. Here's a look at a Fidelity Freedom 2010 target date fund showing the roller coaster of that fund from 1998 till 2015. Note the losses in 2001 through 2003 corrections, and again in 2007 through 2009. It tracks about the same as the Vanguard TDF. If one were planning to retire in 2008, you began to get pretty nervous after the fund reached its high point of $15.97 in October, and just months later, 16 months later to be exact, it bottomed out at $8.99, a 16-month loss of 57%. Does that sound like a good retirement strategy? I emphasize again, the system is broken. We're being sold products with no real correlation to what's in our best interest, but are sold purely on the idea of emotion and sales pressure. If we're going to have a safe retirement, that system that's broken has to change.